I'm Heidi Smith, registered dietitian and mindfulness facilitator. Let's practice some mindful eating together. I've got a little piece of chocolate here. You could grab a piece of chocolate or a blueberry or a raisin, just one bite of food. And we're going to slow down the process of eating, painfully slow for some. And we're going to engage in our five senses to really bring our full presence to this one bite of food. And we'll see what happens. So let's just start with sight. Taking a look at this piece of chocolate, I'm going to start to unwrap it here. Noticing the shape, noticing how the light bounces off of it. As I unwrap it, I start to notice the incredible texture, which I never would have noticed before if I hadn't have done this process a little bit more slowly. Then going up to smell. Smell really brings in memory. This brings me back to family holidays and chocolate over the years. And noticing even sound, if there is any sound. Rubbing your finger along the side. Never listened to a piece of chocolate before, probably. And then as we get ready to take our first bite, noticing any physical sensations, like my mouth is watering right now. Even checking in and saying, am I hungry? Do I even feel like chocolate in this moment? And then as you get ready to bite, we're going to just have it sit in our mouth for a moment before we fully chew. Maybe closing your eyes to really focus on the sense of taste. Noticing how the texture may change as you move it around in your mouth. And now chewing and getting ready to swallow that we normally would. Maybe even perceiving the point at which you lose contact with it, where it's actually on its way to becoming a part of your body. So this process of mindful eating can really give you a bit of insight about your relationship with food. Even your hunger. At this point, I can decide, do I want another bite? Whereas before, maybe I would have just popped the whole thing in my mouth and moved on in my day. So people who practice mindful eating often find they end up not eating as much because they start to check in on how hungry or how full they are. Or you might find that you actually enjoy your food more. Or on the flip side, you might decide, hey, I don't actually really like this chocolate, so why am I eating it? So it gives you a few extra choice points where you can really take more control over your eating and find ways to nourish yourself better. So I encourage you to practice mindful eating over the next couple weeks, maybe even one mindful bite per day, and see what shows up for you.